happy Transformational Thursday. Thank you guys so much for joining me this morning and watching on the replay. If you're watching on the replay, you have an opportunity to share this. So make sure you share it, tag a friend. And today we diving in. You guys, I've been doing, last month I did Walking in Purpose series. So if you missed any of that, make sure you go back and watch those lives. But I was going live every day, Monday through Friday, sharing and giving you motivation to push you forward into purpose. This is your purpose season. And so we've been talking about purpose. We've been talking about going higher. And we've been talking about getting to that next level, right? Getting to that next level. And I'm signing on to Instagram. So if y'all don't follow me on Instagram, I don't know why y'all not. You need to follow me there at Coach Corinthia Williams on Instagram. But listen, guys, today's transformational thought, our transformational word for today. If some of you are new to my channel, I come on every Thursday for Transformation Thursday. And today's word is, what did I say? Getting back to the foundation, checking your foundation, because let me go live. Make sure y'all share this. I want to make sure I'm live simultaneously on each platform so everybody can get this powerful word on today. All right. Hello, Instagram. All right, I'm going to set that there. And so as we've been talking about going higher, walking in purpose, doing the thing that God has called us to do, finding our purpose. Because a lot of us don't really know our true purpose. We think it's wrapped up in a job. We think it's wrapped up in a relationship, in money. No. Your purpose isn't wrapped up in those things. Your purpose is an avenue to get to those things. But your true purpose is tapped on the inside of you, and you have to tap in. You know how we do tap in. You got to tap in order to see and understand your purpose. And I truly believe, because when you understand your purpose, you can see how to utilize and how to walk in that purpose in all areas of your life. Not just at your job, not just in your home, but in all areas of your life. There's no limits on the possibility and the ways you can use your purpose, right? And so today I want to talk about getting to the foundation, getting back to the foundation of things. Right? Because a lot of times we try to build a house, but if you don't have a firm foundation, the house will crumble. I don't care how much siding you put into it, how much money you put into it, who built it, it will crumble if the foundation isn't firm. Can we talk about it? The cracks in our foundation, those cracks and those things that we don't tend to, those things that we tend to overlook, those things that we tend to just cover up, that we try to put some Elmer's glue on, right? We try to put Elmer's glue on it and really don't hone into that specific thing in our lives in order to fix that foundation, in order to make it a strong foundation. So on today, we're talking about, let's check those foundational things in our lives. Let's get the foundation correct so we can move forward into that purpose, into that destiny, into that dream you've been dreaming, those things that you desire. You got to get the foundation together. You got to get the core together, right? You got to get the core of your life together, because if not, it'll all crumble. So make sure you guys share this. You still have an opportunity to share this. Make sure you share it. Let me know that you're here. Even if you're watching on the replay, make sure you hit #replay. So I understand, in this new season of walking in purpose, finding your purpose, trying to understand your purpose, all that good stuff, right? It could be difficult to see and to visualize where the crack is, because so long we've been covering up. So long we try to forget about it. So long we try to try to think that it doesn't exist. Sometimes we think if we don't talk about it, if we don't see it, it doesn't exist. But I'm here to tell you from personal experiences, right? You guys know I've been on a self-love journey. I've been talking about self-love since last year before that. Actually, ever since I was a co-author in the book Turbulence, right? And so doing my walk and doing my lessons and doing my healing and my self-reflection, I learned that those things that I tried to cover up from the foundation, right? Those things that I tried to forget about, not think about, not get out of my space, those things were still carried around within me because I still felt it. Even though I might didn't think about that very thing, I still felt that thing. I still acknowledged that thing, and it came out in my current lifestyle, my actions, how I respond to people, my triggers, right? So on today, I like to do something in the Queen's Tribe called mirror work, right? Mirror work is where we take we look at our reflection. We look at our reflection and we do the work accordingly, right? And so on today, I want you to look back on your life. Now, this ain't going to happen in one day. This not going to happen in one sitting. This might not happen this week, this month, or this year. But just keep this in mind to look back and think about all the things that you tried to cover up. The past hurts, the disappointments, the past rejection, right? And think about those things and try to hone into what that foundation was. Where in the when you were building your foundation did those cracks occur? And try to look over the span of your life and see how those cracks affect who you are now. And when you do that soul work, when you do that reflection work, you'll be able to pull and to recognize and to fix those things that's broken in your life from the foundation. And so once you figure those things out, right? Once you figure those things out and you recognize those things, what do you do now? And you might be at that place where you realize some things have from your past, even things that was done to you and things that you might have done to others and how they affect you, who affect you now. So what do? Number one, you acknowledge it. You acknowledge it. And you acknowledge your part and your role in that situation, right? And then you have to forgive yourself. Forgiveness is so important when you're healing, when you're on your self-love journey, when you are growing and going higher. You must have a heart of forgiveness. And that part is so hard because when you are a victim, when you feel like something did you wrong, somebody did something wrong to you, you want to fight back, right? You want to get back. You got that get back spirit. But when you have a forgiving heart, and not only forgive those or those things that happen, but forgiving yourself, that's where you can move on. A lot of times we get stuck in that unforgiveness, that place of unforgiveness, because it's so much bitter, it's so much pain, it's so much regret, it's so much misunderstandings, it's so many things that you want to go back and fix. But unfortunately, when you're on your life journey, your self-love journey, on this self-care journey, when you are bettering yourself and going higher, a lot of times you're not able to go back. You guys know my story. You know, I was sexually molested by my mother at an early age. I can't go back and fix that. Right? I can't go back and fix those emotions, those feelings that I had. My mother's gone. She's no longer here. So I can't even have that conversation. So I had to learn to forgive me for holding on and harboring those emotions and allowing that to stop me and to stunt my growth. A lot of times when you have been traumatized in your life, you stop growing at that particular place. Yeah, you might be in your 40s, your 50s, and your 60s, right? But for some reason, your mental space, your heart space stopped growing because you have not released that toxic situation. Yeah, it happened, right? It happened. I admit that it happened. But you got to forgive. You got to forgive you. You got to forgive whomever, whatever that situation was dealing with, that other party in that situation. Forgiveness is so, so powerful because it's freeing. You're not freeing the person that hurt you. You're freeing yourself. And you need that freedom in order to spread your wings and soar higher than you ever flown before, than you ever gone before. Understanding that, you know what, this part of my life, this unforgiveness is holding me back from being everything and everything that I dreamed of, everything that I want is wrapped up in, a part of it is wrapped up in that unforgiveness. Because that anger, I can't go nowhere being angry. I can't go higher being angry. I can't be the woman or the man that I see myself, who God told me I could be, by harboring unforgiveness. And then there's a place of gratitude. We talk about the foundation. That's the foundational work. That's the things we talk about in the Queen's Tribe. And I give you tools and techniques of how you can get it done, right? The next step is gratitude. Once you truly, let's be honest, sometimes we say we forgive, but we really don't. We still hold on to a little anger. We still hold on to a little thug life. We want to get back. You know, we hold on to that. But once you truly forgive, you'll know, you'll see the signs. You'll become more happier. And then you gradually go into gratitude. Gratitude, being grateful for where you are. Yeah, this happened. Yeah, I had to do that. Yeah, I did that. I did that and got the t-shirt to say I've been there, right? But then you go to gratitude. Being grateful for where you are now, what you've overcame. Because a lot of times when we are just covering up the patches and not dealing with the cracks in our foundation, we don't realize, yo, I made it through that. I got through that regardless of what happened. I made it out. I got over that. You know, the other day in the live, we were talking about building bridges over troubled waters. I built that bridge, right? And so that gratitude piece, a lot of times we are so busy healing and so busy working and so busy covering up and so busy in life, we don't sit back and have gratitude. Grateful of where we are and who we are. Grateful for what we have. Yeah, we might not be where we want to be, but we ought to be grateful for where we are. We still living. You watching this? You're living. You're breathing. You're living. And be grateful for that. And then learn to be grateful for what's to come. Be grateful for those past hurts and disappointments, because now you're learning lessons from them. So show gratitude, right? Show gratitude for where you are and keep pushing forward. We talk about the foundation, doing the foundation work of going higher. You know, all last week we talked about going higher, walking in purpose, and all that good stuff. But now it's time to get back to the foundation of things. Working on that foundation, finding the cracks in that foundation and correcting them. So when you start building your future for better, you're building on a firm foundation that won't crack. Right? A firm foundation that your building won't crumble, right? Thank you. Hello on Instagram. We building that firm foundation now. And so when you're building, what we say, we got to acknowledge what happened, forgive ourselves and others that were involved. That's the freeing part. That's that part where you say, you know what, I'm free to be me. I'm happy of where I am, showing gratitude. Right? Showing gratitude for where you are and what you have and the lessons that you learned along the way. You didn't lose anything. You just got lessons, right? And then lastly for today, for our Transformation Thursday, is putting the plan in action, right? So whatever your goal is in life, if it's seeking your purpose, if it's buying a house, if it's saving your money, if it's for a new career, opening a business, we all need a plan. We can't just hold on to these thoughts and ideas and not write it on paper, not creating a plan that will get us to this next level, right? And so now that we're going higher, we understand, you know what? I made the decision to go higher and walk out this thing, do this thing, start this thing, what have you. I got to write a plan. A plan is so important because it'll give you the evidence you need, and you'll be able to see those milestones accomplished when you write it down. That's your blueprint, right? That's your blueprint to anything. You write it down. The Word of God understood the importance of writing the vision, right? So you write that vision, you write it out plain and simple, be precise, be intentional, put some dates on it, put some goal marks, some milestone markers there. And when you look back and you read over what you wrote, and you can see the evidence, and that will give you the confidence you need to keep going. All right? So listen, guys, this has been your Transformational Thursday thought, word, whatever you want to call it. I am your host, Corinthia Williams, your transformational coach, also known as the Queen of Transformation. And my mission is to give you guys a dose of power and help women to grow and transform mind, body, and soul. And so guess what? Because you watched this video, you have been transformed. Take the knowledge that I'm sharing with you on today and do something different. Do something different. Start forgiving. Start recognizing. Start having gratitude and write that plan. All right? Be blessed, guys. Know that I love you, but God definitely loves you more. And I'm going to see everybody at the top because there's no room at the bottom. Listen, check me out at www.adoseofpower.com. You can get so many resources there. We have ebooks. We have handheld books. We got coaching there. And because you watched this video, I want to offer you a 30-minute coaching session with me. I like to call it a clarity call. And what we do in that clarity call, I help you get clarity on whatever you may be going through and give you the tools and strategy to get it done. So, email me, message me if you're interested in a 30-minute clarity call, and I will set it up. We will set it up. All right. So be blessed, guys. Have a marvelous day, and see you in the next transformation live video, thought, what have you. But let's stay connected here on Facebook and Instagram, and I will see you on Thursday. Be blessed, guys. Peace.
Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a